Despite the fact that it is famously referred to as the show about nothing, there are many Seinfeld theories that have popped up over the years, just as there are aspects of the show that simply don't make sense. Seinfeld revolutionized sitcoms when it became a hit in the 1990s, as it showed that these series didn't have to have lovable and kind characters, nor did they have to have moments of characters learning life lessons. Instead, Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David simply approached Seinfeld with the sole rule that it needed to be funny all the time. The unique approach worked well for making this one of the best TV shows in history, but it also brought some strange concepts. Some of these ideas were funny on the surface but fell apart logically upon further investigation. Other aspects of the show inspired fans to come up with their own ideas, resulting in some clever and plausible theories. When it comes to love lives, careers, and living situations of Jerry, George, Elaine, and Kramer, there were some things that made no sense at all and some things that could be explained through some of these interesting theories. Things that make no sense. George and Jerry's attractive girlfriends. Jerry Seinfeld and Terry Hatcher laugh on the couch in Seinfeld. As with most sitcoms, relationships were big on Seinfeld and responsible for much of the comedy. Jerry and George seem to be dating a new girl each week, only to break up by the end of the episode due to Jerry and George's own weird reservations or because the women caught onto their immaturity and dumped them. While it made for some great moments in awkward dating, there was no reason Jerry and George should have been able to convince these beautiful women to date them in the first place. By George's own admission, he was a short, stocky bald man with no job and who lives with his parents, while Jerry had zero idea about what chivalry is. Neither man treated any girl with real respect and didn't contribute much to any prospective love interests. However, George and Jerry had no problem somehow meeting beautiful women and managing to get them to date them. Elaine being friends with the guys. George and Elaine in the prison cell in the Seinfeld finale. Seinfeld's main characters are all deeply flawed people, but Elaine is seen as the most reasonable one by far. She can be angry and aggressive at times, but she is also a lot more responsible and open-minded. She seems to realize this too, as she constantly shows frustration and disappointment in the behavior of her male friends. It begs the question as to why Elaine continues to hang out with these people she disdains. In the episode, The Bizarro Jerry, Elaine meets a man and his friends who are the exact opposite of Jerry, George, and Kramer. They are kind, supportive, and giving, which makes her immediately choose to start hanging out with them instead of her old friends. She even tells Jerry that she cannot stand continuing to come over to his apartment and discuss inane moments in their day. While things don't work out with the Bizarro friends, there is no reason Elaine just could go out and make new friends rather than return to Jerry's apartment.